Hey guys, Measure here, and it is February 16th, 2012, and this is actually take two. I was planning to do a PlayStation Vita launch day video like I did with a 3DS last year, but this is take two because when I got to the bank after recording this part, I realized that my tax return had not come in yet. Man. But anyways, now I've got it. And for those wondering, sorry I'm not showing my face like I did last year, but yeah, I'm recovering from kidney stones, so I'm pretty rough right now. But anyways, I will meet you once I get home with the unboxing. So see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, here we go. It's time to unbox this bad boy. Pull it out of the bag first. Let's get into some light, shall we? Alright, so we have the Vita. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually two different packages for this. This is the first edition bundle, obviously, as it says it right there. But this version comes with this case that you see here. That's kind of like the case that I bought for my PSP, actually. And this is the 3G version. I don't know that I'll actually use it, but I got it just in case I want to. And this one also comes with a, I don't know if you can see that, it doesn't look like it's focusing. That is a 4 GB memory stick. The second edition bundle, the first edition bundle also came out yesterday, the 15th. The second edition bundle, I think, is supposed to come out like the 23rd or something. And it won't come with the case, but it'll have an 8 GB stick. I don't know if it comes with anything else. And I guess this also comes with this game, Little Deviants. Never heard of it. Whatever. Alright, so that's my Vita packaging. I also picked up Touch My Katamari. Never played a Katamari game, but I know what it's about. And it looked fun. I always wanted to get Katamari Damacy, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. And Uncharted, another series that I have never played, but people have told me numerous times that I need to play it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this open. Looks like I'm going to need a knife. And of course I have lost my pocket knife. So let me go get a kitchen knife here. It's like hitting a boat with a champagne bottle. That first slice into the ceiling on a new console. Handheld or whatever. Alright, so inside this box we have another box. Sweet. This must be the Vita itself. Let's see. We got... looks like a... this must be a manual about 3G and the AR play cards. Got our memory stick. Looks like it's a new proprietary format, and I hear it's really expensive. Got our case. It's a nice hard plastic. Looks like it's made of leather, actually. That's pretty neat. It has the PS Vita logo on it. I'm not sure you can see it. There you go. PS Vita, and you got the PlayStation logo down there. See what it looks like on the inside, shall we? I got a little pouch for the Vita, and man, this is just like my PlayStation case or my PSP case that I picked up at Toys R Us, I think it was. Yeah, this is a nice case. It'll be very durable. Then we got Little Deviants. Never heard of that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Open up the Vita case itself. Well, if I can get it open. Oh, more sealing. Better get the knife again. Oh man, I hate it when they have like the tongue underneath it. That makes it hard to cut. Yeah, they made this difficult to open. Come on, knife. Cut through it. Without cutting the box, preferably. Or me. Well, geez, I might have to stop the video just to open this box. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Why would they do this? I think I got it. There we go. Alright, now we are in business. Let's open this box here. Alright, welcome to the world of PlayStation. Oh yeah, I think this first edition bundle is also supposed to come with 30 days of free 3G service from AT&T. Let's see, we have our AC adapter. Looks like standard PlayStation portable wiring. Got the Vita there. What's this? Oh no, this is different right here. Yeah, that's more like an iPod. Although it's not quite the same. And I believe that's all that's in the box besides the manual. I don't need no stinking manuals. Alright, so let's get the Vita itself out. Man, this thing's pretty large. Like, not thickness wise, it's not that big, but man, just here, I'll give you a comparison shot with a PSP. Alright, on the top is the PSP, bottom's the Vita. And they're about the same thickness. But the Vita is definitely a bit bigger. And a lot wider. Yeah. Alright, well, enough of the comparison shots. Okay, so I'm doing this again since my webcam is able to do much better light than my phone. Couldn't really see anything on the phone. I guess I'll just scrap the phone one. But anyways, this is the system itself. Got a nice sturdy D-pad here. The face buttons, you know, the circle, X, square, and triangle. They're definitely smaller than the PSP ones, but they're a lot firmer. Like, I know the PSP had a lot of trouble with the square button in particular. Analog sticks. Now, I've heard people complain about like store displays on the analog sticks on them being kind of shoddy, but I think that's just the store display, because these seem pretty sturdy. pretty sturdy indeed. And the shoulder buttons, they feel about the same as the PSPs did. So there might be some problems with the shoulder buttons. We got a home button here, which PS3 users should be familiar with. And we got start and select right here. We got our volume up and down right here, and our power button right here. We got a camera on the front right here. And we got a camera on the back right here above the touchpad. And this, of course, is the touchpad right here. And the screen itself is also a touch screen. So there's that. On the bottom side, we got where the AC adapter plugs in right here, our headphone port. Right here, this little hatch right here, this is where your memory card goes. I've already plugged mine in. So there's that. And over here, no wait, over here, this little hatch right here, this is where your SIM card goes if you got a 3G one like I do. It's kind of hard to actually pop the thing out. I did it once, but it's not coming out now. Come on out so I can show people what you look like. Ah, there we go. And this is what it looks like. And you probably can't see that because of the white. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. This is what the SIM card looks like. Very simple. And it goes in like this. Now, I don't know if the Wi-Fi only version will have a slot so that you could like upgrade it to a 3G one later or not. But it's right there next to the D-pad on the side. And that just leaves the top right here where it says PS Vita. That's actually where your game cards go in. That's something I hadn't shown off yet, was the game cards. This is actually what the game is like. Much smaller than a UMD. I think I got a UMD right here that we can compare it with. Bam. Much smaller. So yeah, I guess they're taking the route of the DS. Now, I think supposedly these cards are supposed to be able to hold a lot more space than the DS ones do. Anyways, that only leaves this slot right here. I have no idea what it does. I suppose if I figure it out before I post this video, I'll throw an annotation in there real quick. Anyways, that does it for the system itself. Let's go ahead and get a game in there. I guess I'll start with the one that came with it, which is Little Deviants. I've never heard of this game. I don't know what to expect from it. I guess I need to change my settings. Alright, let's see. Now, you gotta, like, hold down the power button for a second before it'll actually turn on. There we go. And when you see the PS logo, that means that you got it. Now, the first time you turn it on, it'll go through a startup thing and set up your 3G, your internet, by Wi-Fi if applicable, and your PSN. I've already done all that. When you insert a new card, game card, it'll install a game just like it's showing right here, which may take a moment. Wow, this is taking a long time. apparently it's going to automatically place it on the bottom one. You can actually rearrange it by holding the touch screen and then just dragging and dropping like you would a on an iPod or something. And you can create new screens like anywhere just by pressing the plus right here. Get rid of it by pressing the X. I think you can change the color of it, background, all that. So there's a lot of customization in there. One thing I need to point out here is that, as disappointing as it may sound, the only things that you can download from the store, which I guess I can go ahead and show that, are Vita games, PSP games that are actually, on PSN, so no Birth by Sleep, and minis. No PS1 classics, no PS2 classics, and no PS3 games. But yeah, and then there's an apps and media section, but yeah, so this is the store. Vita games, there's not enough of them for them to really categorize them, so you're just seeing all of them. Honestly, I don't know why anyone would want to download the Vita games when you can get the cards and not use up nearly as much space. But the PSP games and minis, they're divided up into categories by their letter that they start with. And it's not all PSP games, like Bomberman 94. I'm pretty sure that's like, what is that, a TurboGrafx game? I mean, you see it says PS3 and PSP, so obviously it's not a PSP game. And I think there's some others like that. But yeah. So that's the store. And you can just press the home button to get out. Now if you actually want to close it, you just touch this and wipe it away, and there you go, it's closed. We got our friends list here. I haven't actually started this application, so it may have some kind of startup or something on it. Oh, it's going to connect to PlayStation Network. I thought I already was. I think you have to do a manual connection. I don't think there is an automatic one. But yeah, I can see all my friends there. Anyways. Alright, we got the welcome park. I'm not going to go into that, but it'll give you like a tutorial on like the touch screen and stuff, and then there's like some games you can play in it. And we got Near, which the best I can tell is it's kind of like Spot Pass on a DS, but there's a lot more to it than that. And we got our standard apps here, videos and music and maps. Then we got our games. I've got mine divided up to where my Vita games are up here, my PSP games are here, and my minis are down here. By the way, I know most minis kind of suck, but that one right there, that's pretty awesome. So I guess I'll go ahead and show off these games I've got here. I have no idea what this game is like. It's probably going to abuse the touch screen and all that. Now, I did play a little bit of Katamari, and I watched somebody play Uncharted for a while. And yeah, let me say, Sony is doing what Nintendo did when they first came out with the DS. They're like trigger happy about just cramming as much touchscreen activity as they possibly can down your throat. Okay, apparently I have to accept an agreement before I can even play the game. Whatever. I have no idea what this game is about. At least the screen's showing up pretty crisply on my recording here. definitely doesn't look like this game is going to do justice to the Vita's graphical capabilities. And I thought Katamari was weird. It's like monsters and zombies and robots. Alrighty, interesting. I don't really expect too much from this game, being that it was a pack-in title. I guess we'll just go with story. Now, one thing to note about it, how do I select this? Okay. One thing to note about the Vita is, so far, it seems like touch controls are forced. Like, there is no alternate button controls, not even on the home menu. Bots are invading. Use the motion sensors, look around, use the LNR buttons to blast the bots. So does that mean this is like a shooter? That's what it looks like. Oh, wow. It's like Face Raiders on the 3DS. Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to show this off here. Okay, I shot my deviants. Okay, I get it. Yeah, this game is a lot like Face Raiders. I think I've seen enough. Because I can't really show that off too well with a limited camera space. So let's move on to the next game. Which I guess will be Touch My Katamari. Well, I guess after I get done with this one, I'll just leave it running and see if you can run another one at the same time. I know with PSP games and minis, you can only have one at a time. So we'll see how this goes. So technically, the PSP games run on my PSP emulator, and that's actually apparently what what the people who are hacking are trying to exploit. Alright, yeah, the tutorial's kind of long, so I guess I'll just start after the tutorial. Yeah, this game is super weird. Let me skip this. So yeah, like I said, forced touchscreen controls. People who complain about touchscreen controls on the DS, they're going to get more of the same here and they're going to hate it. Alright, so Katamari actually is a really good choice for me to have picked to show off the analog sticks and the touchpad on the back. Alright, so you gotta use both of the analog sticks in order to move around here. And it's actually, like, the controls for it, they feel really nice. I do like the controls for this. But then the touchpad in the back comes into play. You can stretch out your ball. You can return it to normal, and you can compact it like that. Make it like a wheel. But yeah. Anyway, I think this game pretty geniusly uses the touchpad and the analog sticks. Apparently this game is pretty hard too. I've never played Katamari before this, so kind of a new experience to me. I wonder if I'm gonna make it. Hey, I made it. So yeah, that about does it for showing off Katamari there. So I'll move on to the next one. And last one. Okay, let's see, the card... Oh, excuse me. The card has been removed and the application closes. Okay, so you can only have one Vita game running at a time as well. And it advises that removing the card while it's on can cause corruption. Well, whatever. Let's just get started on Uncharted. Now, Uncharted, that's a series that I've never played before either. But I've been told I need to play it by many people. So the graphics on this, they're pretty top notch. Like, they don't seem quite as good to me as the PS3 is capable of, but definitely a lot better than the PSP is capable of. I'll just go to new game here. touch to start. Yeah, that other save file there is the one that a friend of mine started. I will say that the sound on this system is very nice. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to play. I guess I'll just get through the little intro, because I think that's fairly short. I do believe that there's some things that you can do in this game, like you might be used to doing on the PS3 games.
I got a report that shots were fired by the river.
It was nothing.
I'm telling you, it was Drake.
There's still forced touchscreen controls here.
A lot less of them around come payday.
Son of a bitch. I'll see you in hell.
What if I don't want to do all this? Alright, here we go. So it controls pretty much like a PS3 game would. God, there's a ton of freaking...
We gotta get up there. Of course, that's easier said than done.
There's a ton of tutorial in this game. Now, I believe that there's some things you can do, like, yeah, you can do this if you really want to, but... But I think you can also do it the way you might be used to doing on PS3. Well, except for with the motion controls. And again, I don't know how the PS3 games are. Yeah, this is kind of dark. I guess I should lighten it up a little. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of color in my recording, so I guess that's something to keep in mind. There was some more forced touchscreen control. Oh, I guess I can't climb up there yet.
Drake's been spotted in the upper chamber. Kill him on sight. Dante's orders. One of Dante's mercenaries. Bastards.
There we go.
Drake, get him!
I believe you can do motion controls as well as
See ya.
typical analog controls to aim. But yeah, I think that'll about do it. And then we got, I guess just for the sake of showing off how a PSP game looks, they're a little bit stretched since the screen's bigger. But, they look alright. I mean, like the movie sequences, I guess because they're compressed anyways on the PSP screen, they don't even look like they're being stretched. But yeah, we'll show some graphics here for a regular PSP game. And I don't know if you can really tell very much there, but yeah, it looks about normal. Anyways, I think that is going to be the end of my PS Vita first impressions. Supposed to have been launch day impressions, but I was incredibly lazy about actually recording. And of course, you can put it in sleep mode by just tapping the button, or you can power it off by holding it. And that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope I didn't seem like I was, terribly anti-Vita or terribly pro-Vita. I was trying to give an objective opinion about it. But anyways, that'll do it. I hope you guys will check out other stuff on my channel. And hopefully you'll join me when, I guess, the Wii U launches. See you guys later.